Welcome to Full Court Fits, the show that takes you around the world of NBA fashion while also bringing you the latest, greatest, biggest news in sneaker culture today. They let me back in the studio. I'm Big Waz. Let's go. Adidas, Bad Bunny. I think this has been one of Adidas's most fruitful partnerships outside of obviously Yeezy, which has been like a multi-billion dollar operation for 5-6 years now. This Bad Bunny collaboration, they've had a bunch of them in the past, and they've all been very, very successful. This latest endeavor are the campus light services in a color that they're calling olive. You see the brown on the upper, a sort of off-white midsole. The laces is a bit off-white or cream, if you will. This is just dope. This is fire. This is an everyday shoe, but also like it's a distinct joint too. This doesn't look like everything that's on the market. It's got this sort of chunkier feel that, you know, is super in style right now, but like it's just dope on its own right. It's mixing simplicity, like I said, with like a statement piece. Bad Bunny is just not missing right now.
Oh, wow.
They have not announced a release date yet, but you can be sure to find this on the Confirmed app as well as select Adidas retailers. This is the Adidas Bad Bunny Campus Light Surfaces in the olive colorway. All right, next up, we got a 3-pack of Jordan news here. The first one is the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Metallic Red. It's supposed to be coming out very early next year, 2024. This is one of the original 85 colorways that Mike rocked. People go crazy for this stuff in the vintage market, as most of you guys all know. Like this whole 85s thing, you'll see people like Devin Booker rocking them. You'll see people like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander rocking, like literally sneakers, you know, antiques essentially from 1985. So it's a no-brainer that Jordan would re-release this colorway next year. Makes all the sense in the world. The next rumor or announcement, they're doing the Bred 4s at some point in next year in the whole REIMAGINED series. Of course, more recently they had the Jordan 3 white cements where they sort of aged and, you know, discolored the midsole. A lot of people felt like it was hit or miss. Some people thought it was subtle enough and nice, and so they're going the reimagined path for the Bred Jordan 4s, which to me, my opinion, the best Jordans of all time. To me, the 4 is the best silhouette. The black and red is the best color way, and so yeah, the fact that they're reimagining these, I'm not surprised, right? But this particular Jordan 4, they're saying is gonna have a leather component to it instead of the suede, which I don't know. You know, Nike, man, it depends on what leather they're using. Sometimes they'll go with something premium, sometimes they'll cheap out. I guess it all depends on what leather they're gonna use for me to render any real judgment here, but this is obviously super huge news. I was blessed enough to get the 1s, and I'm very satisfied with them. The 3s I was not less as into, but I've seen them in person and thought they were dope, and so they're doing a good job, obviously. And then last but certainly not least, because Nike is just I don't know what to think of this besides laugh. They're coming out with a Panda colorway of the Air Jordan 1 Mid. Again, we talked about the mid dunk that came out in the Panda, so obviously Nike is just straight up like, the people can't get enough Panda, so we're gonna do a Jordan 1 Mid. And you guys know the conversation around Jordan 1 Mids out there. People hate them, like absolutely detest them and will not wear them. So what does Nike do? They're like, not only are we gonna give them mids, we're gonna feed it to them in the Panda colorway. Just amazing stuff there. Yeah, so there's your 3-pack of Nike / Jordan brand news. All right, last but certainly not least, Devin Booker has teamed up with Converse. Obviously, we told you guys the news about Devin Booker coming out with his own signature shoe a few weeks back. Converse being a subsidiary of Nike, you'll see a lot of Nike athletes wearing it and doing stuff with them. So you should not be surprised that Devin Booker has his own Chuck Taylor coming to you guys, the Converse Chuck 70. Devin Booker, he rocks Chuck Taylors all the time, honestly, to games. I feel like he rocks them more than even just normal Nike stuff, if we're being honest. They're calling this the undyed egret canvas on the upper, which is paired with a tonal embroidered Chuck patch, of course, and a clean tape midsole with no pinstripe or toe bumper for a look that anyone can make into their own. This, of course, according to nicekicks.com. These will have dropped on Wednesday at the great price of $95. By the time you guys are watching this, I think this is a super clean colorway, and I wouldn't be surprised if these got snapped up really quickly and kind of sold for a decent markup at resale. So the Devin Booker Converse Chuck 70, $95, April 12th. Get these probably on StockX or GOAT or one of those joints whenever you can. All right, let's get right into Copper Drop. First up, King James, LeBron James of the Los Angeles Lakers, rocking an outstanding varsity jacket. LeBron, man, love a varsity. I swear to God, bro. But this is dope. This is a Carhartt and Awake collaboration. Carhartt, of course, the legendary brand. Awake is a streetwear brand out of New York who's on a tear right now. Super it streetwear brand at the moment. Trousers by Tom Brown and a pair of Nike Terminators, the highs. This is the Noble Green. Shouts to LeBron for rocking some GRs for once. Some normal kicks you guys can go out and cop. Like the fit. We we don't do the matchy up here too much, but this is actually tastefully done. We're gonna cop this. Next up in Copper Drop, Kyle Kuzma of the Washington Wizards. He's rocking Raph Simmons. That's a denim shirt. Amiri Carpenter jeans and Rick Owens kicks. Y'all know I enjoy an all black ensemble. It's one of the only ways to do this like monochromatic thing and not look like a complete fool. It's interesting that he's rocking Raph Simmons and not Prada. As you guys know, ever since Raph went over to Prada, that's all these dudes ever want to wear. So it's cool that they're rocking the legacy Raph. Amiri's always a good pass for me. And Rick Owens kicks. I don't understand the point of these. Again, these designer joints. You can get some sneakers that cost like $80 that will literally accomplish the same thing, but I digress. Kuzma not looking like a Christmas ornament is always a welcome sight for me because sometimes he's a little out there. I'm going to cop this. Last but certainly not least, Jarred Vanderbilt, also of the Los Angeles Lakers. Vando rocking the ACNE Studio vest. ACNE, probably of all of these high-end Marni and Low and all of this other stuff, ACNE's probably my favorite because they make some of the most understated stuff, and I think this vest is super fresh. Of course, the kicks by Christian Dior. The designers, they're doing the whole, we're gonna bite what Asics, what New Balance is doing, ironically, which is just kind of funny that's what this stuff has come to now, where those guys are biting the brands that make stuff for everyday people. But I think this is a pretty cool look. I dig the bucket hat, bucket low, like fuck it though, shouts to Hove. Not the worst designer shoe, and the ACNE vest is just fire. I'm gonna cop this fit. All right, that's our show for today. Make sure you subscribe to The Ringer's YouTube page. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're getting full court fits and all the other Ringer offerings as soon as we drop them. Shouts to our great producers, Richie and Gahal. These guys do an amazing job keeping the trains running on time up here. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.